Hi, this is Chu and welcome back to my NFL pick. For this week, I will give you 6 pick because of the unique situation that's happening in the NFL for teams that's trying to get into the playoff and teams that are trying to get home field advantage and getting the first round pick for next year. Therefore, I'll give you 6 games for this week here. The first game will be the Eagle at -7.5. Eagle must win this game. They are in desperation and they must win, otherwise they will not have a chance to go into the playoff. They're very lucky to be playing a very bad team like the Washington Redskins. This year, RG3 is very disappointed, and both the offense and defense of the Washington Redskins are pretty bad. I know that Alvin Morris, Deshaun Jackson, and Pittsburgh are all very good players, but you must win as a team, and when your quarterback and your team, both offense and defense, does not come through, you will not win games. Especially when you're playing explosive offense like the Eagle with Chip Kelly, you will not win. No, Sanchez will have a good day because on this game, I don't believe that the Redskins will be able to apply any pressure to Sanchez. He will have all day to throw the ball. McCoy should also have a good day to run all over the defense of the Washington Redskins. On top of that, the secondary of the Eagles should be able to hold down and shut down the receiving core of the Washington Redskins. Therefore, take the Eagle at -7.5. Second game will be to take the Pittsburgh at -3. Pittsburgh is very lucky that this game is playing in Pittsburgh, and also that they're playing the KC. KC may not be an elite team, but they're a good team. Alex Smith can control the ball. Jamal Charles can run the ball pretty good, and Bo is also a good receiver. Their defense is also pretty solid too, but with all that being said, the KC will not be able to win against a tough physical defense like the Pittsburgh. On top of that, Big Ben will have a good day for this game. Bell should go over 100 yards and easily have 2 touchdowns. Antonio Brown should be able to go 100 yards and have at least 1 touchdown too. Therefore, this is a must-win for the Pittsburgh. And also, their offense are a little bit too much for the KC to be able to handle, especially when the KC's offense are not going to be able to put up as much point as the offense of the Pittsburgh. Therefore, take the Pittsburgh at -3. The next game will be to take the Baltimore Ravens at -5.5. Now, this is also an important game and a must-win for the Ravens to be able to stay and go into the playoff. Again, they're also pretty lucky, and the word lucky, I use that a lot with my pick for this week because I choose the team that will actually win the game. Now, they're lucky because Houston does not have a quarterback. It doesn't matter who is the quarterback for Houston for this week. They will not win against a good defense like the Baltimore. And with Aaron Foster as a good running back. Andre Johnson is also a good wide receiver. The offense are okay. Defense are really good. J.J. Watt's there with the defense. Everything's going well, but without a quarterback, you cannot score. And if you cannot score, you cannot win games. Now, the Baltimore, their defense should be able to stop the offense of the Houston's. But the Houston's defense will not be able to stop the offense of the Baltimore Ravens. This will be a big day for Steve Smith and Joe Flacco. Therefore, they should be able to easily win the game and cover that 5.5 point. So take Baltimore at -5.5 because this game does matter. So take the Baltimore Ravens. The next game that I will give you will be the Packers at -12. Packer is a very explosive team with Roger, Lacey, Cobb, Nelson. That's all you have to say. There is no way the Buccaneers will be able to stop this explosive offense, especially when this game matters. Packer must win this game to be able to stay alive and be able to go into the playoff, especially their next opponent, which is going to be the Detroit Lions, who is a very good team both offensively and defensively. So Packer must win this game, and this is going to be a very easy game for the Packer to win. So take the Packer -12. Next game will be the Denver. Denver will actually be playing the Cincy, but Cincy are not that good of a team when compared to the first half of the season. I like the Denver at -3, and the number one reason is because team that actually destroy their opponents, like how the Cincy destroyed the Browns last week, do not do too well on the following game. And especially in this case where you are playing a very explosive team like the Denver, Perry Minish and his offense should be able to go all over against the Cincy, and Cincy will not be able to stop him and his company. Therefore, take the Denver at -3. My lock of the week for this week will be the most exciting and most important game for this week, and that is the Saints and Atlanta game. I like the Saints at -6.5. Both teams know that it's a must-win to be able to go into the playoff. Saints is lucky that it's being played at the Superdome. I know that the Saints is not playing too well at the Superdome, and Atlanta is actually playing a little bit better on the road. But since for this game, everything matters for this game here. I like the home team. I like the Saints to be able to cover the point. The Saints, with a game so important like this, where Drew Brees, Jimmy Graham, Colston, and Kenneth Steele, and his running game too, all of that is too much for the Atlanta defense to be able to stop. Now, Atlanta is also a good offense where Matt Ryan, Julie Jones, Roddy Ryan are also a very good player, but being said, whoever can score the most points will actually win the game, and I don't think that offense will be able to compete with the offense of the Saints, especially when the Saints have home field advantage in this game. So take the Saints at -6.5. They will cover and win for sure. And like always, good luck, and let's take the men's money.